Here are some quotes from Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher known for his existentialism. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. This quote means that suffering is an unavoidable part of life. It's something everyone experiences. However, the real challenge lies in finding purpose, or meaning in that suffering. It suggests that simply enduring hardships isn't enough to truly survive and thrive. One must find significance or value in the difficulties they face. Essentially, it's about embracing the struggles of life, and using them as opportunities for growth, learning, and ultimately finding meaning amidst the challenges. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth, because they don't want their illusions destroyed. In plain English, this quote means that people may avoid or reject the truth, because accepting it would mean facing uncomfortable realities, or shattering their cherished illusions. Essentially, it suggests that some individuals prefer to cling to false beliefs or illusions, because they provide comfort or security, even if those illusions are not based in reality. So, the quote highlights the human tendency to resist confronting the truth when it threatens our preconceived notions or desires. There are two different types of people in the world: those who want to know, and those who want to believe. This quote suggests that people can be divided into two categories, based on their approach to understanding the world. 1. Those who want to know. These are individuals who seek knowledge, truth, and understanding through inquiry, critical thinking, and evidence-based reasoning. They value facts, evidence, and rationality informing their beliefs and understanding of the world. 2. Those who want to believe. These are individuals who prefer to rely on faith, intuition, or unquestioned assumptions, rather than seeking out facts or evidence. They prioritize maintaining their beliefs or convictions, even in the absence of concrete evidence or logical reasoning. Essentially, the quote highlights the fundamental difference in mindset between those who prioritize seeking knowledge and truth, and those who prioritize holding onto beliefs, regardless of evidence or reason. There will always be rocks in the road ahead of us. They will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. In plain English, this quote suggests that obstacles and challenges are inevitable in life, represented metaphorically as rocks in the road. How we perceive and approach these challenges determines whether they hinder our progress, stumbling blocks, or help us move forward. Stepping stones. Essentially, it emphasizes the importance of mindset and attitude in overcoming adversity. Depending on how we choose to approach and navigate obstacles, they can either impede our journey or serve as opportunities for growth and advancement. So, the quote encourages resilience and resourcefulness in the face of difficulties, highlighting the power of perspective in shaping our experiences. Without music, life would be a mistake. In simple terms, this quote suggests that music plays such a significant role in human experience that life would feel incomplete or wrong without it. It expresses the idea that music is essential to our emotional well-being, our sense of connection to the world, and our understanding of life's meaning. Essentially, it emphasizes the importance of music as a fundamental aspect of human existence, highlighting its ability to enrich, inspire, and give depth to our lives. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. This quote means that the speaker isn't primarily upset about the fact that they were lied to, but rather they're upset because the lie has damaged their trust in the person who lied. Essentially, it expresses the idea that the loss of trust and credibility in a relationship or situation can be more distressing than the actual lie itself. It reflects the emotional impact of betrayal, and the difficulty of rebuilding trust once it's been broken. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. In plain English, this quote suggests that people who are perceived as acting strangely or differently may actually be responding to something that others cannot understand or perceive. It's a metaphorical statement that highlights the importance of perspective and individual experience. Those who cannot hear the music are unable to comprehend the motivations or feelings of those who are dancing. They may judge or ridicule them as insane because they cannot grasp the deeper meaning or context behind their actions. Essentially, it's a reminder to be open-minded and empathetic towards others, recognizing that everyone's perception of reality is shaped by their own unique experiences and perspectives. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process, he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. This quote has two main messages. The first part suggests that when one confronts evil, or engages in fighting against wrongdoers or oppressive forces, they should be careful not to adopt the same harmful behaviors or attitudes as those they oppose. Essentially, it warns against becoming what you're fighting against, as the temptation to use unethical or immoral methods can arise in the heat of conflict. The second part of the quote, if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you, metaphorically, implies that if you spend too much time focusing on darkness, negativity, or evil, you risk being consumed or influenced by it yourself. It suggests that prolonged exposure to negativity can have a corrupting influence on one's own thoughts and actions. Overall, the quote serves as a cautionary reminder about the dangers of losing one's moral compass in the pursuit of justice, or in confronting darkness, and the importance of maintaining one's integrity and mental well-being in the face of adversity. You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. In plain English, this quote suggests that there isn't a single, absolute way of doing things that is universally right or correct. Instead, it implies that different individuals may have their own unique approaches, beliefs, and perspectives, none of which are inherently superior or inferior to each other. Essentially, it's a statement about the diversity of human experience and the subjectivity of truth, challenging the idea of one ultimate, right, way of thinking or living. There are no facts, only interpretations. This quote suggests that what we perceive as facts are actually subjective interpretations of reality rather than objective truths. It highlights the idea that our understanding of the world is shaped by our individual perspectives, biases, and experiences. Essentially, it challenges the notion of absolute certainty and emphasizes the relativity of knowledge, suggesting that what we consider as facts are often just our own interpretations of reality, rather than universally true statements. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. This quote means that when we're exhausted or mentally fatigued, old thoughts, doubts, or fears that we thought we had overcome may resurface and trouble us again. It suggests that when our minds are not at their sharpest, we become vulnerable to old habits of thinking or negative thoughts that we had previously managed to overcome or suppress. Essentially, it's a reminder of the importance of self-care and maintaining mental resilience to prevent old insecurities or negative patterns from resurfacing during times of tiredness or stress. Man is the cruelest animal. This quote suggests that among all creatures, humans have the capacity for the greatest cruelty. It reflects Nietzsche's perspective on human nature, highlighting the potential for humans to inflict harm, suffering, and violence on each other and other beings. Essentially, it's a commentary on the darker aspects of human behavior and the capacity for cruelty that exists within humanity. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends.